All right. The microphone's a little hot. What the fuck? How about there? Oh, no. There. That'll. There. That should do it. That should do it. Whoa. Get over the just chatting. Jesus Christ. What's up, kids? Doing a little testing. I got a little bit of a late start. I would have been streaming a little bit earlier, but my daughter, her door, it's apparently it was the parents' bedroom before we bought the house. And it's the only one with a lock that you need a key for. So you can't just barge in. Well, after time, like if you continue to like turn the knob, it apparently will lock on the back end. So twice now it's been locked by accident. So she locked her door tonight and we were trying to find the key because we thought we were smart and put it in a cool place. Apparently we've lost it. And so we had to call a locksmith to come and do that. So yay, $175 later. But anyway, so which is fine because I didn't plan to stream too long. I just need to test some stuff. So let's get to it. Hopefully my timers go off. Let's see what this is. My time action timer. What is this? Timed action timer. Create a timer. Do I have to create it? What is this? What is this? Tiltify P? No. I don't. I just need it to go off. Whoa! Roll for Alex. I see you, Lord Kyle. Hello and welcome. Alex, do you have to go immediately? Or do you have time for a lunchy mod? We just started. We literally just started. Like, what do we got? Like 10 minutes? 10 minutes right now? This is excellent. Hello and welcome. Thanks for bringing your crew by. Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I have never played a Danganronpa game in my life. I had some people who really wanted me to, but it was so weeby that like I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it the way that people would want me to enjoy it. It's great for other people. I have news though. I have news for those who have been around for a minute and realize my deep, not hatred for anime, but like my lack of interest in it, right? Because I do like anime for what it could be to me. So I kind of like haven't watched anime in a long time. But I just got turned on to solo leveling. The winds are changing. Children. Wanted to bring over and bring awareness to charity. Thank you so much. That we're doing charity streaming tomorrow through the following Wednesday, so all week. Tonight is kind of like we're testing some stuff, trying to make sure that everything's all shored up and alerts and things are working. So thank you for testing the raid alert. Appreciate it. For those wanting to get an early bird donation in, feel free typing in any of the following: donate, charity, Tiltify. Bring up the link. It is a bit weeby, but it's not a weeby. It's still fun. I mean, I've seen like the UI looks pretty sweet. Like I there's things about it that I feel like I would like. But yes, cool. Okay, so now that I know that the chat can use those chat commands. Appreciate it. But yes, tomorrow night is opening ceremonies. We are going to be doing, what did I say that we're going to do? What did I say that we were going to do? What do I have on the Tiltify schedule? Make sure I'm not talking to my ass because I had changed it a couple times. So where's my thing? Schedule. We are, yes. So we're going to do like the opening ceremonies, say hello, get things all hyped, go over the incentives and things like that for the night, for the week. Begin or continue to play Clear Obscura Expedition 33, which we are giving away a copy of. If we meet our goal of $600, that's all we're raising this year. That's what we raised last year. That's all I'm asking for this year. Easily attainable goal, I feel like, if we get enough eyes on the stream, enough peeps in here to listen to my sad sob story, transfer that into dollar signs. That is the plan. So wait a minute. Did we get a donation and nothing kicked off? Okay, I need to fix that. What happened? What happened here? Donations. No data. I have no data. No data. What is going on? Oh, I had to re-sign in. Come on, damn it. I did have a little alert in the left corner. Oh, there it is. Roll for Alex, the best art ever made. $5. Oh, getting it started early. I love it. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. What did I say? A 10-minute sketch? Now, here's what we can do, Alex. I can do it for you right now, or you can at any time during the event come in and just redeem it, because maybe people aren't gonna know what's up. We can use it. More to donate $5. Okay, well, how about this? Since you just rated, I'm sure that you're like tired, you need to go do some self-care. Why don't you hang on to that, and at any time during the charity stream, you come in, you see me, because Friday, Monday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm gonna be, well, Friday and Monday, I'm gonna be doing longer streams, middle of the day towards the end of the day. So basically, what is gonna happen is I'm gonna have to do a sketch of whatever you tell me. And in like what did I say, 10 minutes? I should know my incentives. This is what we're working through this, okay? Rewards. There we go. Best art ever made. Let me take a look at that. Let me edit it. What do we say? Oh, 10 minutes. 10-minute sketch. Whatever you want. There is a twist, though, that I'm going to save. I'm going to save it for you. Also, I owe you a Lunchymon for the raid, which you can also claim right now or sometime during the event. I owe you nothing. No. That's not how this game is played. I give you one. I give you a Lunchymon. So you have 2 items you can just at any point in time. Hey, lunch. You know what? Hold on a second. Fake nonsense. Speaking of, hold please. You may not be able to see this. Okay. Do you see that? That's my neighbor's yard. Do you know what that is? Yeah, we all do. We don't make deals with fairies. Indominus Voids, I see you. What's up? How have I been? Our birthday is in 5 months. You'll be 21. You're able to drink? Hell yeah. Congrats, bro. Can't wait. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for mine. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for mine. I left it there. You left it there? Yeah, I did too. I walked away. I was like, about face, I'm out of here, and then I kicked the one single mushroom in my way on the way back. So what I'm noticing, if I do this, and make that big enough that I can actually read it. Okay, cool. Cool. You owe me everything. Well, I mean, teal. That's remains to be seen. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Check it out. Guess what I'm busting out? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh, the epic music to my tarot card reveal. I found my tarot cards. I also found my Dungeons and Dragons tarot cards. I've also found my Angelarium Oracle deck, my Horror Tarot deck, my Neko deck, my anime deck, which I can't use on screen because there's anime titties in it, and I didn't know that when I bought it. I also have the other boxes for this one, but I had, so I went on a whim. I said, hey, you know what? I bet, since there's a Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck, that there's probably a Magic the Gathering tarot deck. And guess what? Guess fucking what, kids? There is. And I bought it, and it'll be here in the morning. Yes. So, busting makes me feel good. I saw a TikTok the other day about how the Ghostbusters theme song has that in it, and I totally forgot about it. And he's just cracking up. I'm like, yes. I forgot about that as well. I too find it hilarious. I didn't realize the fundraiser was a week-long thing until you post your schedule. You sure you got that? So here's the deal. I'm not doing like all day every day, and this is really when I put all my energy into it and I tune everything else out. I'm like, babe, we're not doing anything else. Got no energy for it. I don't drink. I may have like a few drinks on stream, but I don't drink. I don't get blasted. I don't eat overly greasy food. I try to lock in. And I try to get rest. I don't go deep into the night, so I can get like 11 o'clock when I knock off. So I think we'll be fine. And I am mixing up the content with what I'm going to be doing, so that way I'm not doing the same thing every day. Like last year I did all magic, right? Like, that was like the whole thing, and I was it's what was natural for me at the time, and it was me getting back into streaming and getting back into charity streaming, and like that took a lot out of me. But I think this year's gonna be a little bit different. I feel like we're gonna be good. Bustin' makes me feel good. Hasbro will use that IP until they wear it into the ground. Haven't they already? Now they're bringing other IPs in. Just go deep in the night. Just the tip. Just the 2 centimeters. Ooh, you heard that. Yes. We got tarot card readings. 1 card pulls. What did I put them at? $15? $10. We'll go over all this tomorrow. Tomorrow night is Expedition 33 and opening ceremonies, which I'm not sure if they're doing like something special this year or not. I haven't seen any posts, but we're supposed to like watch it before we're streaming. And by that I mean like we watch it together. So they do a little announcement, and then we get to going. I'm a magician, yes, indeedy. No, I mean no. Well, Magic the Gathering. And that is not saying much. I'm like the worst planeswalker. Like the worst planeswalker of all time. Don't say Jace. Because he's pretty good. Okay. You can call me Liliana for the Veil because she's overhyped and underutilized, but I've got an idea. But check this out. I was thinking, what if I were to do a Liliana cosplay? Huh? We can put that in our back pocket, okay? I don't think it's gonna be donation worthy. I'm already doing a cosplay stream. We're doing I got a Jack Burton. Got the boots coming. I'll be here Thursday, just in time for the retro stream. I got a big Trouble in Little China Jack Burton outfit to cosplay. Mother truckers. And all you 80s babies are gonna love it. I'll be around aside from dinner the next couple nights, and we're weird. My partner prefers to eat late. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As long as it doesn't cause you heartburn or anything. Like it does me. I can't have Taco Bell after 11 o'clock or I turn into all the gremlins are in my stomach. A Negan cosplay? That's just a quick trip to the thrift shop. I mean, you're not wrong. I could be fat Negan. Get a baseball bat and just like, little pig, little pig. Hey, let's test some things here, shall we? Because I got a few things that I needed to do earlier today, but one, work sucked and I didn't get to do like, you know, some intermittent stuff. And then so lunch I was totally wiped out. Didn't have any creative energy. I've been spending the last 3 hours looking for a goddamn key that we lost for my daughter's room and ended up having to call a locksmith. I'm old enough omeprazole to drop an orca. What? If my body finds a way to produce acid, something has gone terribly right. Well, there you go. I was on omeprazole and what's the other one? There was one in the morning and one at night that I would take. And I was getting really sick of that. It was helping. But I was having like so much acid reflux apparently that my throat was causing like I have like a irritation in my throat that swells. So like it was hard to breathe, it was hard to swallow, like the saliva was like catching, and I kept feeling like I had a lump of mucus in my throat. But then I found out about the miracle of sodium agitate, which you can get on Amazon for like 30 bucks. It looks like a tube, a giant tube of lotion that's caramel flavored that you just take a teaspoon before you go to bed. It's delicious. I would put it on fucking pancakes. It was really hard not to eat a bunch of it. More than you're supposed to. It's really good. It tastes like caramel syrup. It's ridiculous. But it coats your throat, so it doesn't matter what happens. And ever since I started doing that, I got off omeprazole and the other one. It was a Claritin, Loratadine. No. And histamine that is used to mitigate a bunch of side effects. Interesting. I have not done that. They didn't put me on that. I was taking like allergy pills, but that was just on me, my own. It was another antacid though. It was omeprazole and no, it was a pill. I forget what it was. It's another like 32 syllable. Hold on, let me get into my Walgreens app. Hey, welcome to Old Man Simulator. Here we go. What do we got? Went and got my COVID flu vaccine. Ow. Oh. Today, just got it a little bit ago. Omeprazole, famotidine. Famotidine was the other one. Nobody else but me is curious. No, hey, you know what? Everybody needs to be curious about this, okay? Because this is what happens when you get old, right? You can't eat all your favorite things. You go into your doctor and you're like, Doc, what's wrong? Like, well, basically, you can't have chocolate or coffee or pizza or tacos or salsa or ice cream or anything except for brown rice and skinless, boneless, flavorless chicken breast and broccoli. And sometimes not even that. Wish I had Borderlands 4. I was off I was like an inch off of the wheel landing on my name. Oh no! You were getting a giveaway? That sucks. That sucks. I'd rather be way off, right? Oh shit, you know what? I don't even know. What are we in? Are we We're in just chatting, right? We are now. Oops. I put content warning up before you bring out the gun. Sorry. I know they're about to ban porn in Michigan. Completely, all of it. Books, audio, visual. It's gonna be nothing but burkas up in here. Burkas and earplugs. It was a giveaway the other day. Well, next time. Dairy is dealt, but I'll before. Jeez, I'll die before I give up the cheese. I hear ya. It was so hard to give up cheese for like that little time that I did. Everything else was easy. Or easier than I expected, I should say. We do got an ad starting in about 3 minutes. It's right there. Oh, that sucks. Sucks. Old school RuneScape? Was that what we were in? Fuck. My bad. We're not playing that. That's not what we're playing. We were not doing that. It's not showing that anymore, right? Yeah, we're just chatting. Okay. You just had a random 30-second ad? What the fuck? Aren't you, hold on. Aren't you subbed? Don't you have sub situation? Didn't we give you gift you a sub the other night? BL4 is fun. My best bud had been eat, sleep, drinking it. I hear mixed reviews. Like, it looks good. I was never a Borderlands fan. Like, I never played, I played Borderlands 2, I think, a little bit. This was where, used to have that free week or whatever on Xbox. Is your love chat panel supposed to have chat? Oh my god, you're right. My live chat. You know what? Hold on. I think that it should say love. There we go. Here we go. It's love chat now. You gifted me a sub and then fucked off for a month. I was gonna my private charity. I didn't fuck off for a month. It was a week. What are you talking about? Teal. You are my mod. You are my mod now. We must pay tribute. All right, things gonna work. Things gonna work in here. Fuck yeah! First sub, new sound. Name that tune. Name that tune. Oh shit! Indominus Voids. Following for 7 years, bro. I'm gonna get. Oh well, yeah, that's true. I did do that. Well, I can't have my mod not able to see things because there's ads, so we just fix that. We fixed that. Where's my VIP badge for being OG? Hey, you gotta earn that. You gotta earn that. Right now, the VIP badge is being used for Lunchymon events. So that's how I've been able to do that. That way, only the people it's like I always just make like 1 or 2 VIPs at a time that have rated, so that I can give them the codes. So I can give them the launch codes. So I can give them I can designate them as the only ones who can use the fight command to fight me in a Lunchymon battle. So I don't really use the VIP the way that a lot of people do. I'll find a different way to do it in the future, but. Indominus, don't you have a would you have a first badge? I feel like. Oh, there's an ad. There's an ad. No ad. No ads. Nuclear launch codes. Listen. Hold on a second. I gotta give some goodies to Indominus because he is OG. Indominus is OG. So is fucking Aries. Yes. Yes, baby. Oh, wait. Aries is 7 years too? Well, I guess. I should just can't be having that business. Fucking gotta. Why is it 7 years, man? 7 years. Why is it saying my name? It should be your name. This doesn't make sense. Whatever, it's fine. I know I didn't have to, but I think you use a turbo or nitro or whatever. Also, Zeke, what's up? You and I can talk about Lunchymon things. I can help with the tech stuff. Oh yeah, I've got ideas. I want to like change up the cafeterias. Oh, okay, good. There we go. It does say the other person's name. Great, as long as I'm not the one gifting this up. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. I got your package. Don't let me forget to send you some shipping and handling. We're saying before I got really interrupted by ads. That was so long ago. That was like 5 minutes ago. What were we talking about? I think I was talking about how I played Borderlands 2 on Xbox and I liked it. I'm seeing gameplay of Borderlands 4, which seems cool. I like watching people play Borderlands 3. It was never something I picked up myself. I've known your wife for 7 years, does that count? I just saw that. It more than counts. God, has it been that long? Jesus, guys. We're saying, cannot wait for next month Legion remix and WoW and Battlefield 6. Dude, Battlefield 6 looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get hyped about first-person shooters, especially like realistic military ones, but Battlefield looks fucking cool. I think I'm gonna be playing that. Maybe not on stream, but like I'll be playing it. Sound is a little quiet, but it doesn't drown you or wait. The sound is a little quiet, but it doesn't drown you or. So the latter might be worse. Oh, for the for like my alerts. I can turn them off. Play the open beta, enjoyed it so much. I was sad I did not get to get in the beta. Bought the $100 Phantom Edition. Oh shit. Borderlands 2 was peak for me if it didn't have BFF dressing. It didn't have a BFF dressing me into it, dragging you into it. I'm assuming it was this. Wait for the release jitters to wind down. For a Borderlands, I don't like multiplayer FPS games. If I were to choose an FPS game, it would be Borderlands. Borderlands was fun. I really enjoyed it. I got a notification on Xbox that when the new, whatever, the re-release edition of Gears of War came out, they gave me a free code for it to do, because I had the Legacy edition or whatever. And I really wanted to play it, but I haven't had a chance to. I really like Gears of War. I used to be really good at it too. Got to get back to nighttime kid duty. What time does charity stream start? So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. EDT, which is 5 o'clock Eastern or Pacific, which I don't know where you guys are at in Arizona now. So like, what, you're like 2 hours behind me? Or are you 3? Still in Pacific? I think you're still in Pacific. It's 3 hours, right? November's when we go too. Yeah, go do the kid stuff, man. Appreciate you. I'll be doing Wednesday. I'll be streaming every night for at least, or every day at least a little bit. Friday and Monday are going to be my midday, afternoon, evening, towards the evening streams. Where I'm going to be doing the bulk of the lifting. Friday, I think we've set up for community games. Tomorrow will be opening ceremonies, going over incentives, things like that, trying to raise awareness. Watching some videos, talking about Fred Hutch, and then playing a little bit of Expedition 33 if we get to it. I am going to be giving away a copy of Expedition 33 and a copy of Silk Song Hollow Knight via Steam gift cards, BT dubs, and I'll make that known. But I haven't set up the trigger for that yet, so it's kind of like random whenever it's going to happen. So you just got to be here to find out. Or does he know how to? Oh, Hutchin made his fans. Hold on. Making EA look actually decent. Wait, who's this? I missed something. When the fuck are we getting community L&D night? Wait, what's L&D? Hold on. Did you say D? Do you mean D&D? Because that's happening. That will happen. I'm planning stuff, which I may. Yeah, we can talk about that. All right, Zeke. Thanks again, man. I'll see you then. Teal, what I would like to do ultimately is create a interactive chat-based interaction D&D event where, like, we group you in by class, right? It'll be limited. It has to be. So not quite as extravagant as like an actual D&D game. But like, let's say you want to be a cleric, you want to be a paladin, you want to be a fighter, you want to be a rogue, you want to be a monk, you want to be a sorcerer, wizard. You know, we're gonna be able to have you select that, and then those are the commands that you have access to. And then based off of polls for your class, everybody in that class will get to vote on something to happen, and that's kind of like how we'll run it. I haven't worked all the details yet, but like there also like some like with StreamerBot, there's a lot of really cool stuff I can do that, like I can do voice command stuff. So I would be able to have a lot of options and creativity going into that. Should be fun. Oh, Luncheons and Dragons. Right. I'm stupid. I just know that sometimes you're on your phone and you have autocorrect. So I never wanted to assume. B and D. Butts and Dookie. Give people the wrong idea. I mean, I agree with to make your hands hate you. That much like Randy's. Oh, you guys are talking about the Twitter or the social media drama with the Borderlands guy, right? Who's like, you should know how to what to play this game on. Literally never mean ducking. You mean sucking? Got it. Ouch. Dude, my shoulder is like from the shot starting to feel it. It's a premium game for premium gamers. Yeah, what the fuck? Get off. So I did read that. I did see that, and I was kind of like, that doesn't feel good. I don't like that. Maybe I don't want to buy this. Maybe I don't want to play this. I don't know. I've got so many games. Like, I'm trying to like incorporate some games that I like, that I want to give a try. But I just keep buying more like a dumbass, and then I don't play them. Yeah. God, I totally realized I missed a reply from a thread like a week ago. Pay attention, Launch. Pay attention. God, you thought that I was bad with chat. Man, my social medias. God help you if you're on X. Oh shit, our friend Aloy Cosplayer is playing Borderlands 4 right now. If they're still going strong, we'll raid them. Because speaking of Dungeons and Dragons with the community, we have a game that is coming. ReadyBot, stop giving me a wall of text. Calm down. No, you're bad at chat. Well, hold on. Let me update my notes. Ignore teal more often. Okay, cool. Got my notes. All right, got my notes. Ignore teal always, forever. Just kidding. I love you. Ugh. Cut teal out of the will. Banish him from Ravenloft forever. But yes, D&D games with the community are also in the works. I have been saying it since July, but then I had a move, and then things happened with the move that took longer than expected. I had to get the streamer room done, and then suddenly I needed to get married, and then suddenly I needed to what else? I had company. I've had company for like the last 2 weeks, which has been awesome. I've had to like cancel streams, cancel plans, adjust things, and here we are. Now we've got charity streaming to happen, and I don't want to be known as somebody who like promises something and then doesn't deliver. So we need to get on these things. I was the hair Gandalf. Don't speak to me of the old magics of witch. There. I was there when it was written. Well, that's nice. So, all right, continuing on with testing. Now, apparently Stream Elements is how we have to have Tiltify display, right? Actually, no, that's wrong. I literally just put in a OBS browser. But what handles the sound has to, there's a way to do it in StreamerBot, but I haven't been able to figure it out. So we are going to use, where is it? It is the overlays. Let's go to that. We got to go specifically to where is it? Is it the tip? Tip alert, charity campaign donation. Yes. And then I have to go emulate charity event, $10. This is emulation. Okay, so we got the sound. Did you guys get the sound? Okay, so we heard the sound, but there's nothing showed up on screen. Do I have to go connect it to something? Extra life, Tiltify. Mr. Dude helped me with this in the past, but what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? I think we have to go somewhere else. In Stream Elements, we have to go to where is it? Chat stats, media request. Oh, media request is how we could do something. So, okay, some things that we have going on. Right? I know I'm all over the place. What else is new? Fucking launch. You fucking launch. But let's go to my schedule. Schedule. First night. Opening ceremonies, Expedition 33. Going over incentives. Second night, we're playing Hollow Knight. My first playthrough, Hollow Knight. That is then followed up on by Friday. A Friday free for all. This is community games. Community game day. It's Friday. Okay? Calling sick. Dude, what are we gonna do? We're going to play Marbles. We're going to play Words on Stream. We're going to play maybe Peak, maybe Fall Guys. I don't like Among Us. I'm really not good at it at all. There is a game called where's my called Mage Arena. I was thinking about giving it a try. Then what else do we have? What else do we have that's that is community focused that we were gonna do? Oh, Jackbox games. Yeah, so we're gonna like kind of play whatever feels right in all those. If we're having a good time, we'll just keep playing it. Then on Saturday is the actual raids for research. That's my stint. So we're going to start at 5 p.m. I think we go till 8. So it's only 3 hours. But we're going to do art with purpose is what I'm calling it. So what's going to happen is we did this a while back. I have a YouTube video up of the way that this went last time. It just doesn't, it's a sped up thing because it took like 4 hours. But basically we're going to let you guide the playlist that we do artwork to, for $1. So like $1 donation, you put a song in the queue and we keep the songs going. And we will see how, I guess we have to limit that, right? We'd have to limit that because we have to be done at 8. So I got to workshop that a little bit, but it was something that we did in the past and I really enjoyed it. People really ended up liking it. But yeah, the mood of the piece will be directed by what people put into the playlist. Then on Sunday, we're going to do retro themed games. And that's when I'm going to do my Jack Burton cosplay. We're going to be talking about 80s and 90s movies like these fine fellows up here. Terminator 2. Well, that's actually 90s. It's always Dumb and Dumber. But you know what? Fuck it. There's 80s and 90s in there. It's fine. Games, and playing some like old school games, like we'll play a little bit of old school RuneScape, probably a little bit, probably do some retro like games. Might make another attempt at Final Fantasy 3. Try to beat it. Can I believe that Monday is the start of fall? No, I cannot. That is wild. That is wild. The leaves are starting to change. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Monday night, we're going to be playing some, or Monday day, we're going to be noon to 4, maybe a little bit later, playing D&D themed video games. So we might jump into a little bit D&D, like some Baldur's Gate 3. I've got a lot of retro D&D games that I would like to play. I got a Ravenloft game that I just picked up from Twitch, gifting it to me. And then on Tuesday, we're gonna do next Tuesday, Magic the Gathering Arena. We're gonna be I will be open to playing viewers, so but that's what we're gonna do on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, which is the last day of the event, is doing the closing ceremonies and playing more community games, or basically whatever people vote on based off of all of the different streams that we've had, whatever they want. John Bonsai, what's up? Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Appreciate you. I was gifted the gold box set from Humble. It looked like a hot mess of nostalgia. I can't wait. Oh, the D&D games. I played Dark Sun and what was the other one? There was another one on stream. And they were tough, man. But they felt pretty good. Then that led us into Baldur's Gate 1. The old SSI ones, yeah. Okay. So, we have tested that our subs work, our raid works, our overlay works for Tiltify, but our sound is not coming through. But at least we're getting an alert. We can see it. We have commands for Tiltify working. Let's take a look at, let's go to my channel real quick and look at my, I have the Fred Hutch Cancer Center panel. that has a little link to donate. So I guess I don't really need a link to donate there. They can like just click that and then donate directly, which is something that's new, which I'm pretty happy about. I wanted to redo my panels. I feel like they're a little just blah, 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 blah. And you know, I feel like there's more that needs to go on there. Okay. But I probably put a little blurb in there for about Fred Hutch and what we're doing. So I'll probably update that tomorrow. Oh shit! Dirkzilla! Dirkzilla coming in with a freaking raid. My friend, hello. How you doing, Dirks? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What is up, Dirks? Dirks, I feel like I need to. I feel like to launch him on. I'm doing well, Dirks. We're prepping for a charity stream starting tomorrow. I was just making sure all my stuff worked. And I got the need for speed. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, my name is Lunchbox. I stream intermittently as I can when I can. But we're doing charity streaming for the next week starting tomorrow. We got a lot of incentives. Hot single incentives in your area. Okay? So, if you're looking to pick up a copy of Silk Song or perhaps Expedition 33, all you gotta do is be here when that shit pops off. Additionally, we got lots of wonderful incentives to torture me with. Bean Boozled, we got gross sodas, make me drink something that tastes like buffalo sauce or ranch. Both. Think what else we got? Anyway, a lot of is really gross. So I might not even make them cold. I might just let them be like room temperature. Enchilada was horrible last year. Yeah, but yeah, we'll be giving away some games. We've got incentives to raise awareness and doing some fundraising for Fred Hutch Cancer Center. What's that pile of cards over there? What packs you cracking? Oh shit, Dirks! You play the magics? You play the magics? You doing the magics? These are all Edge of Eternities. I think. Well, mostly. Back there, those are like things of multiple nature, like a lot of precons. I got the secret layer precon right there. The 20 ways to win. I got I forget which one it is. The D&D Tombs Dungeons one, and then the Necrons, and then I've got Jessa and Girl, and then I got Stefan, because you know I like me a vampire suck boy. Got tons of them. Got tons. We just don't play green. Play anything but green. God almighty. Hello, sir. Faith MCG, what's going on? You're the second fiercely bearded man I've been rated out to. We're a good streamer friend tonight. Nice to meet you. You are just talking me up. Butter me up some more. It's not even Thanksgiving, but I will be the turkey. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming in and being raided. Being a part of the raid. You guys are awesome. Dirks, appreciate you. Play all the magics. Yeah, I just opened a box of Edge 2 weeks ago. Love that set. What do you think of the Spider-Man? I don't know if I'm going to get any of that because it's just so expensive. And then I saw that the collector's boosters are just not even worth it. Very occasionally, except for the next week, where he's going to take it to lure you into false sense of security and comfort before pulling off his mask. And it was an old man Jenkins all along. That's right. That's right. I'm going to turn off the filters, and then you're going to really see. Necron sounds like a new generation of Transformers. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not far off. Got like 17 decks built and another 10 precons. Yes. Yes, Dirks. That's what I'm talking about. Do you ever play on Spell Table? Can't believe it's not butter. Spread across my cheeks. I'm not sure butter would go great in the beard, but yes. Butter for you, the finest Kerrygold. Oh, a man of culture. I hate getting butter in my beard. BT dubs. Freaking hate it. It is the worst because it is just the gift that keeps on giving, but not in a great way. I don't enjoy it. I'm okay with UB, but Marvel fell out for me years ago. Wait, hold on. I missed something. Oh, you're talking about Universe Beyond. Marvel fell out for you years ago. Tell me why. I would love to know. I do all the time. Cool. Well, I plan to make that something in the near future. Doing some MTG streams, but like, you know, live. You know, like instead of just arena, playing some Spell Table. I'd like to get some peeps in the community that play, that are cool and trustworthy, and I can have them in an audio call, and they're not gonna slip up and say something on accident or on purpose. Because I have made that mistake before, and it's haunted me ever since. You don't like Mondays? I don't like Mondays either. Till Mondays are the worst. Oh man, Dirks, I totally. You know what, Dirks? Do you got a minute? Do you got like 15 minutes, or you gotta run? I know you just read it. Saw the writing on the wall early when they pumped so many movies out. It just got old for me quick. It wasn't special for me either, but I love Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine. I fucking loved it. I got Marvel fatigue as well, but there were some of the movies that I enjoyed. The whole in-game thing was cool. There was elements of it that were cool. I'm really excited for Doomsday because they're going to be bringing in the X-Men, which is my jam. I could give two shits about the Avengers, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm hoping to see what they do, and hopefully it does justice to my little 8-year-old brain. Why have we never talked Magic? I used to play. What? Well, soon we will play again. Definitely slip up and say something. See, that's what I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful because I almost get canceled all the time. Because one of my good mods, like, you know, totally kept it together in chat, and then we start playing. What were we playing? Oh, Apex Legends, and they let out some not good language, and I'm like, dude, you know you're streaming, you know you're being heard, and 2, 3, you know that you can't say those words, regardless of how adjacent you may be to minorities. Okay, you just can't. It's for it, you know. And if you haven't figured out what the word was by now, I can't help you. X-Men was my jam too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. X-Men. So seeing Wolverine in a yellow suit was really, 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 you know, doing it for me. I was like, yes. About Sonic SLD, Carlac SLD, Transformers SLD, and of course Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is what brought me in, Dirks. That's when I started playing. I started playing because I wanted to collect. I didn't want to play. I just wanted to collect. I was like, oh, Lord of the Rings, that's really cool. These are really nice. This is really sweet. Now, oh, and they're worth money, and I can like try to get the One Ring. I thought for some reason in my stupid head, like, yeah, you'll be able to do it. Definitely not the good Channing Tatum. Yes, give me that Gambit. I heard he's gonna be in the new X-Men, or like the whatever they're gonna do with X-Men. I got the Dungeons and Dragons Secret Layers. I've actually got like an extra one over here. I was thinking about possibly. I've got like a bunch of Magic stuff that I might be giving away as extra perks, secondary giveaways, things like that. We'll see how things go. if we start popping off and I gotta start reaching into the toy chest. Play Magic since you were a kid, like 98 you started. See, I missed that whole boat. Like that would have not been something that I was even going to be remotely adjacent to. There was no game store in town. I never even heard of it until like 2018, I want to say. Guessing they did in 2, and W was legendary. Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine was my jam. I like it. My daughter, and I wouldn't watch it with my daughter and my wife, and they did not understand whenever Wolverine pulled out the helmet. Like, and I'm like, going nuts. They didn't get it. I'm like, you don't understand. I don't understand. I've been waiting for this. Say stream is looking fantastic. I think I remember you moved and I had to get it set up again, but you've done amazing. Yes, Dirks. Oh my God. I don't know if you have been here since I've been to Michigan. I was streaming a little bit in the castle. I was living in a castle. True story. And then I moved, we bought a house, and now I'm in a house, and thank you. Did a lot of work to put this together. There's still things that I don't like about it that I'm wanting to change up. We'll see how things go. But yeah, it's looking good right now. The lighting's working, everything's, the camera's doing all right. I'm looking at getting another, either another camera or another lens for this camera to get a little more, a tighter shot. Or move the camera in a way that it'll look the way I want it to. But what to see. Was into Magic, but I just never really got into it, and I have a rake of cards I'm wanting to sell to the right people. Sorry, I don't want to be the real. If you really are something that I went to sell them, and people tried to undercut me. Oh, there's nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than that. Don't do that. No, we're stupid of them. And we have Magic. I think Derek Zilla, me, and now Lunchbox have in common. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, I play only Commander, though. So that's, I don't know. Some people are like, oh, you just play Commander. You're a poser. Yes, I 100% am. I've only played Commander. Well, I play Magic the Gathering Arena, but I don't, and I've done one draft event, and I didn't realize that it was like the 40 card format and all that stuff. And I won my first match and then got my ass handed to me the next two. But Commander is all kinds of fun. Yeah, so I really enjoy that. I enjoy building the decks, but I don't know a lot about it. And so like, I'll think I'm building like a really good deck, and then somebody will come through that knows what they're doing. Like, oh man, you need to change this and this and this and this. Those are not optimized. These don't work with this. What are you doing? Oh, Pauper. I have one Pauper Commander deck. I don't even know the name of it. That's how paupery it is. Commons only is fun. Yeah, I thought we did it as a challenge with the little group that I played. See, I kind of know what that means. Well, that's okay. And you're all right. It is okay. All right. Let's take some notes here. I'm going to be winding down here soon. This was just a kind of a test stream because tomorrow night we're going to start our charity stream. We're going to be raising money for Fred Hutch Cancer Center. I am a cancer survivor, for those who don't know. So this is although they did not treat me or service me in any way during my treatment, they found out that I was a cancer survivor, and they approached me a few years ago to start doing some charity streams for them. And I've really enjoyed raising money for them. And they're a really good group of people, and I really like what they're doing. And with the recent budget cuts to research in the science fields, specifically with cancer research for children, by a certain administration who may or may not be a bunch of fuckwads. it's more important now than ever to give to fundraising for this cause. And so I am gonna do my best. We're gonna raise $600 as a group. I believe that there are 28 streamers now in the group. I may be over exaggerating. I think it's like 22. Look, if either of you are interested in the cards I have, I prefer to sell them to you. Hey, I'm open to trades. I'm open to certain cards. Not like, if they're green, I'll be zero interest to me. Although, however, XYZ, what? Examine your zipper. FYI, I've been slacking. Okay, I was giving my green pools, like all of my greens. I hate green. I don't keep any greens. I don't keep the lands, nothing. I was for subscribers to the channel that are also in the Discord and have the Planeswalker role. I was doing giveaways for all of my greens, and I just pulled a doubling season, Mother Goose doubling season. So maybe I'll have that as a giveaway option. Doing okay after cancer? Yes, it's actually been 10 years this year. So I am considered in remission, not only in remission, but cured. If you're in remission for 10 years, they consider you cured, or at least that's what I was told. I've had zero signs. It hasn't come back. My blood work's been good. Everything's been good. But the reason for that is that they literally took my entire colon during the process. So I do not have a colon, which apparently takes 10 years off your life. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that for the lessons that cancer gave me and the perspective it gave me on life and being a parent and being a partner and seeing what I had in front of me. And it really, we need to save this. We need to save this emotion for tomorrow. We gotta save it. But anyway, yeah, all good. I have a semicolon. Teal is also a cancer warrior, chemo warrior. What do we call you at this point, Teal? You tell me the moniker we give you. Relatively speaking, I guess I'm really happy to hear you're in remission. Thank you, appreciate that. We have a lot of people in the community who are either struggling with cancer, have been through cancer, have had a family member who was touched by cancer. And we want to uplift them and show them that we care. And one of the ways that we do that is by raising funds for a cause that fights this disease. What are you talking about, Teal? Chemo taught me everything about streaming. Did you know that I initially started using Twitch to record my Dungeons and Dragons games so I could go back and watch them because I thought that it was just like YouTube? I thought that VODs were just like YouTube. I didn't know that any of this was live. And then when I found out, I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. So I never had my chat on the screen. I was a big dumb lunch. I was a big dumb lunch. What's the socials to blast out? Here's what the socials are to blast out. So follow me on social media, okay? Follow me on TikTok. Well, I don't use TikTok too much. And because it's changing over to basically state-controlled media, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use that. But Threads. Here. Hold on. Do I have it on here? Oh, I don't have it on here. It's on here. If we go over to here, the starting screen, we got at Lunchbox over on YouTube. You can watch my videos. I record all these. Actually, we're simulcasting right now. At the Lunchbox on X, used to be Twitter, which is why I still have a fucking birdie there. But yeah, Find me on Instagram, Threads. The links should also be in my business down there. I'll make sure that that's all squared away. You know what? I should have a socials command. I'll put that together. I'll note that. Noted. Teal, you son of a bitch. You just call me the crotchety old man, I guess. I'm the cancer guy. Too stubborn to die, too angry to stay quiet, and too stupid to know better. You know what? I don't think we can make a like a plaque for that. So you're gonna have to cut it to something. But anyway, Dirks, follow me on those. And when you see me talk about Fred Hutch, that I'm going live for the charity stream, retweet, repost, like put them on your story, do anything you can to like share it with whoever is in your life, so that way maybe it will reach others and hopefully they will also do the same. The more eyes that we have on the stream, the more likely it is that we have donations. So if you cannot donate, donations are one of 8 ways you can support the stream and support the charity. And in my opinion, sometimes it's more important to be a viewer than to be a donator, because the more people who are here lurking, the higher we go up on the shelf. The higher we go up on the shelf, the higher chance we have to be seen, the higher chance we have that somebody who has influence will see us and want to raid us to see what's going on. That's just the nature of Twitch, right? That's the nature of social media. They want to bring their people into your space so that they'll hopefully in return gain that viewership as well, and vice versa. And by doing that during a charity stream, you get access to so many more people that you wouldn't otherwise if there's more people in the stream. So if you can't donate, I've got donations from $1 to, you know, I think $50 is actually the max donation that I have. You can do more, but trying to keep it in a realistic level right now. So Ambrosia Ivy, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Henri Teal was here. Awareness is it's so big. It's so big. Some might say this big, but others, you know, exaggerate. Not me though. Not me though. But yeah, so yeah, follow me on social media, and whenever I start posting over the next week about the Fred Hutch Cancer Center or about the stream, you can share those posts. That will help a ton. Good. Been a long day. I hear that. I agree. It was a long day at work. It was a long day after work. I went and got my COVID and flu shot. And then when I came home, I was like, okay, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna stream for a little bit, test some things out. And we got home, and my daughter had locked her door, and so we were looking frantically for the key that we've misplaced, and we ended up having to call a locksmith, and I had to wait for that. It cost like $200, which is super great. But my daughter is paying for it, so not out of my pocket. Didn't think someone was very honest with him about how big it is. Hey, listen, it's the size doesn't matter. Okay. It's the intent and the heart. I got 4 new tires on the car so I don't veer off the side. I am really glad to hear that. I would hate for you to veer off the side rail. Please don't. Please don't do that. I'm glad that you have new tires. I know that in the next month or so, I'm going to be changing my tires back over to my snow tires because it's going to start to get cold again. Lunch, I have turned on notifications. Excited for your charity stream. Thank you so much, Dirks. I appreciate you. Thanks for remembering me. Thanks for rating me. Thanks for bringing your friends. I will be streaming every day, Wednesday to next Wednesday. Various times. Friday, most notably, is going to be more towards the middle of the day. We do some community games, so that should be fun. Even if you're like at work or you're lurking or whatever, and like you just want to like pop in and, you know, play marbles on stream or participate in something like Fall Guys. We've got a few things that we're going to be playing that day. Might even get into some 7 Days to Die. I'm not quite sure if that'll be something that we can do because I'm using Steam, so I think you have to be like a Steam friend. And sometimes they won't let you do it for like you got to wait 24 hours or something. So we'll see what works. But should be a good time. And then yeah, we got some art streams coming up. We got some Magic streams coming up. We got some D&D themed games coming up. We've got retro games, so like some old Super Nintendo stuff, maybe, if I can get that working. I'm thinking maybe some Castlevania. Must retire, the sun will be here soon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Away to your coffin, away. Thanks, I appreciate it, Dirks. It was only in the rain, the rot was pretty bad. Oh, Ivy. That is rough. I've been there though. I've been there. Can you tell me more about the charity you're raising money for this weekend? Yes, it is Fred Hutch Cancer Center. They are a 501(c)(3). If you don't know what that means they're accredited. They've been vetted by the government and whatever that means to you. But that means that they're legitimate. They're not just taking your money. We are using Tiltify to raise the funds. So whenever you donate, you're donating through Tiltify. So it's not coming to me directly. It's going to straight to them from Tiltify. But they are a research. I almost said business. They're a research group that researches various diseases, but they focus a lot on cancer and fighting cancer. And specifically, currently they're researching and developing new techniques for immunotherapy, which is where they take T cells, which, if you know anything about the AIDS virus, like that's how it attacks the way that your body reacts. They're taking that and they're like retro fitting that to go kill cancer cells. It's freaking cool. But if you want to know about more about all the sciencey stuff, there's Science, SCIANTS. They're gonna have they're actually a scientist, and they're gonna have some people on their stream from Fred Hutch discussing things like that, so they can ask questions and you can learn more about what's going on behind the scenes. But aside from that, they've been around. This is actually their 50th year, so they're celebrating 50 years of being a thing. And they were the ones who helped develop the HPV vaccine, if I remember correctly. Which, now that you mentioned that, thank you. I need to go brush up. I used to have all that stuff like in the back of my head, because I studied them, and now like I'm a little rusty. I need to know what's going on in the recent days. You know, I know the immunotherapy stuff, but usually they send out a bunch of videos, and the ones that they sent are not very long. So I need to do a little bit of study time tomorrow before stream and get something together, like a little one sheet, little paper. You can go to visit their website, which is fredhutch.org. Hopefully I answered your questions. Got back into Valheim and now I have entirely too many hours in it. Well, to be fair, I had a bunch of hours in it today. Valheim is a very cool game. It's something that I would definitely jump back into. I'm just not sure when I'm going to find the time I'm going to do it. I also have V Rising, which is also fun. But again, it's another one of those where I'm like, man, it's really fun, but I can never play whenever my friends are playing. And so I always feel like I'm soloing the whole time. Major hospital in the greater Seattle area teamed with the University of Washington to develop new therapies for cancer treatment. Hey, Teal. Teal's a wingman. Teal's the best wingman. So are they funding research for specific cancer types? They're fundraising for lots of things, but yes, in this instance, they are fundraising for multiple cancer types, but more about the treatment of cancer. So it's more about the early detection, faster ways to get rid of it, ways to mitigate, vaccines that they can create, which just got freaking hobbled by fucking that one dude from Labyrinth. What's his name? I'm gonna make a meme. Hold on. What's this fucker's name? What is your name? Give me the cast. What was his name? You know who I'm talking about? Hoggy? No, that's not right. Is it Hoggy? Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Being a thing, nobody words quite as well. I am a pro word smith. I am a pro mouth talker, right? All of my words are eloquent and genuine. That is yeah, and that's Teal's future hospital. He's gonna be going there. So it's not funny, but it's like it's kismet that it worked out that way, that Teal came into Teal. Have you, was it last year when I was doing Fred Hutch? Whenever we first kind of like, that's when I remember, but it's only been a year since I started streaming again. So is that when we met? Maybe we could play a little together at some point to kill some bosses or something. Hey, I'd be open to that. Yeah, hit me up. Let me maybe we can get some like a community game situation on that. I'm sure there'd be I did think about that for the community games. I just don't know how many people in the community are playing it right now. I know Mr. Dude does. You're busier than I am. Well, we'll see. I don't know about that. Oh, we got an ad starting in about 2 minutes. $2 of fundraising isn't allocated to any specific type the way some American Cancer Society funding. Yeah, like there's not like hey, we're doing, you know, it's not like, hey, we're dealing specifically with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma or skin cancer or colon cancer, which is the cancer that I had. You know, it's not specific like in that way. It's more general. My mom is stage 4 metastatic breast second after having, when she was pregnant with me at 31, and my dad died of lung cancer 15 years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Very strong feelings of cancer as a witness. I understand. No, I totally get that. I thank you for sharing that. That is actually I'm very happy that you're open about it like that. I'm an open book with my cancer diagnosis and my treatment and everything that happened to me, and we'll talk about that during the streams. It means a lot to me because it's like, I mean, obviously it touches everyone in a different way, especially if you're not the one who went through it. It's a different experience, right? So it is such a life-changing, life-altering event. And for me, at least, it was a positive thing in a lot of ways. After the previous one by just pure Koiki Tink. Oh, that's right. I think technically GA rated me in Just one of my late night, early morning haunts. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, General Andrews used to visit us in the morning because we were on early, and they would be doing a late night stream, and at 6 a.m. they would like, oh, okay, cool, well, lunch is on. Been rocking gold for childhood cancer this month. That's awesome. My niece is forever 5 because well, that's not awesome. Sorry, should have watched my mouth. But childhood cancer specifically. So whenever you get cancer, you start digging into all the stuff, right? And you start finding out all these things about the people who fundraise. And childhood cancer gets like less than 5% of the total overall funds that are raised by anybody, anywhere. And it is just, I don't understand it. And the only thing that makes sense that could be is it comes down to money, and they know that they can make money. Some places know that they can make money. Big pharma, and I'm not talking about these people doing the research. I'm talking about the people who they know that they can. Places, big pharma, these people. Wait, if we trickle out this, like, let's slow the progress down here. If we find a cure for cancer, oh, that's just gonna eat into our bottom line. You know what I mean? And especially with kids, it's like, dude, what the fuck? I'm also stage 4. Yeah, teal is stage 4. Colon, liver. Heart goes up to your family. Mine too. X is difficult to read tone into, but I really am just genuinely interested in the conversation that this charity is raising funds for. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, now we're open book. If there's answers I don't have that I don't have offhand, I can ask. And sometimes, like, if you're here during the charity stream, you'll see what does she go by now on Twitch? There's one named Katie, and hold on a second, what is her name on here? Does she go by that? I think she changed it last year. Hold on. Where you at? There's a Kristen and a Jackie, and it usually says like Fred Hutch in their name. But if they're here, they can answer questions, and I can get you answers if you need. Like if you're feeling on let's say if somebody's like trying to donate, and they like, I understand that, I don't want to donate to somebody who like I don't agree with, I don't align with, I don't like, as far as like what they're doing with their money, because a lot of places they fuck around with the money, right? So we want to make sure that if somebody's donating, we want to make sure that they feel good about who they're donating to. I wouldn't, from my research, like I would not work with them if I thought that they were like a shitty organization like American Cancer Society. Susan G. Komen Foundation, who is known for their like breast cancer awareness walks, are the fucking worst, in my opinion. All their money that they raise from those things, they go to their C-suite level people. So I don't even like pay attention to that. They got all these deals with like the NFL and all this bullshit. It's all just smoke and mirrors. 6 years deep on a trip year prognosis. Evan doesn't want me, and hell's afraid I'll take over. 2 year I was like, trip year, what does that mean? So they've given you 2 years. Is that as of today, like 2 years from today? Like, I'm not advocating for an organization I don't believe in. Yeah. So you got 2 people here vouching, one survivor, one going through it right now, and about to go to their hospital. Tamiko, what's up? Hey friend. We're actually about to wrap up, but just doing some testing here. How you doing, Tamiko? Mr. Dude, welcome in. Wait, what time is it? It's 11:30, so that means it's actually 8:30 for you, Tamiko, right? Because you're 3 hours behind, right? Is your event starting tomorrow? Yes. So tomorrow night, we're starting at 8 my time, which I know is a little bit early for. But we're gonna be taking Friday and Monday off from work. We're doing some midday streams. late streams, and then the rest of the time is gonna be like later. Going as late as we can. 8:30. All right, cool. No worries. No worries. I was only doing some testing. I wasn't sure I was even gonna be able to stream tonight because I had some issues with a door in the house. Won't be around until 7. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I've got Teal, and I think Mr. Dude is gonna be around here and there. I think Shell Spell said that they were gonna be around a little bit. I'm proud of being from Memphis and the work St. Jude offers children. St. Jude is I would say is also a good company. A good nonprofit. Off to bed shortly. Midnight is my cutoff. I hear that. Erosion. It is 11:35 my time. Formerly known as Chicken. Hey, it's been a minute. How you doing? Six months in 2020. 2 years after surgery in 2021. I'm an epic nominee. My mother feels vindicated now that the rest of the world knows what she was trying to tell them. You gotta have humor. You have to have humor to get through it. That's what they told me. They were like, "Oh, you just have like really good spirits. This is gonna come in really handy." I'm like, "What are you talking about? That doesn't mean anything." But it's so true. It's so true. If you can't laugh through the pain, through the suffering that you're going through, like things are bleak, but they get way worse. At least that was my experience. So, I mean, I've always just been somebody who's kind of positive anyway, but feels like a cockroach lives forever. Tamiko, about your not being in here till 7:10 my time, that's totally fine. Totally fine. I know that it's a weird, we got weird schedules now, but no worries. I think where's my where are you? Where is it? Tiltify. What are we doing? We've got, so tomorrow is 8 to midnight. Then Thursday is 7 to 11 p.m. Community games 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday. Saturday is my raid for research, like the handoff where we raid into each other's streams. That's gonna be 5 to 8 is my shift. Sunday is gonna be 5 to 9. Monday will be noon to 4. Tuesday is 7 to 11, and then Wednesday is 7 to 11. So, copy pasta the schedule. Yes, I will absolutely. I was just looking at what I had. I've got a few things that I gotta cook up. After, that's why we did this, to like say, oh, what am I missing? What am I forgetting? So we've got a few commands that I gotta pop up. Share a little cancer story. Yeah, absolutely. From my mom's history, she's open about this particular. Yeah, absolutely. Open book. Totally open here. If you're comfortable sharing. Probably should put like a trigger warning, I guess, for some people, because like some people can't handle. We've had some community members who couldn't handle like surgical stories, like at all. Like they can't think about it, they can't talk about it, they can't. And I don't know why. I don't ask. That's fine. But I just let them know, you know. Hey, so like that'd probably be a good idea for if I start to talk about my surgeries and stuff. I'm gonna probably premise it with something. Off to bed to see you tomorrow at some point. Don't know when. All right. Hey, no worries. Ambrosia, Ivy. Why can't I speak? Ivy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Get content warning. Thank you. Teal. I am the trash can. If you make a CW, we can just hit it whenever. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let me preemptively make these chat commands. Let's add a command. So content warning. What was the other one I was gonna make? Chat command. Let's add it. Let's add Fred Hutch stream schedule. Actually, I'm gonna do that as a thing down at the I'm gonna do that as a panel. I'll do that as a panel. What was the other command I was gonna make? Oh no, you can talk about it, Faith. I'm fine with it. Others are I'm just thinking out for like tomorrow and through the stream, like I'm gonna start talking about stuff, and sometimes I just go on a rant, and I want to make sure that some people get, I don't want to say weird, but and you can't control how other people react, but I do try to consider those who may have a problem with certain things, and giving them a heads up in case they want to like turn it down or turn it off or change or whatever, and then come back later. Donate sounds like a fancy NPC. Donate. So yeah, so donate, charity, Tiltify, all will pop up that message that you just said. I did have that one ready. Make the command CW, and then we can pin the output and add some tags to the stream description. Make the command your way, and we can pin the output. All right, Teal, you need to explain to me what you mean by that in Discord, so I can add that. I have made a content warning. There's just nothing in it. There's no triggers. So tell me what you need me to do, and I'll do it. Cool beans. Cool beans. Always prepared to have their own mortality. It's a perfect normal experience for sure. That's a big. That is a big part of it. Like some people are just like, they're not ready to hear about that. But Faith, please continue. I'm sure you're probably typing it up, but we'll do Faith's story chat a little bit longer, and then we'll probably wrap it up. It's almost midnight, but I am interested. What was the other command I wanted to make? We got content warning. We're doing schedule as a panel. I'm gonna make it CW. That's like unfortunate. I'm setting it up in the chat commands right now. What was the other one that I was gonna do? I'm gonna cancel that. Okay, well, content warning it is. Where are my commands? Here we are. Add the name. Content warning. I'll do trigger content warning. Trigger warning. So CW and TW will be it. We'll do chat commands. Actually, this is gonna be. Yeah, we can make a chat command. It's fine. Anybody can be allowed. Available. Group permissions include enable. Okay. Get over here. Command triggered. Got it. Did it. Okay. All right, ready. Should still have schedules so people can space out. You're right. You're right. We'll make that. Answer with condensed version of the story. Nah, that's not bad either. Teal. How dare you come in here with all these ideas? These great ideas. Cancer story. Boom. Cancer. Boom. And then we'll make one for schedule. Dude, what the fuck? Schedule. Explanation point. Schedule. Boop. Save that. Good deal. Actions. Okay. Faith, I did not see. You said you were gonna share a little cancer story, and then Teal, I missed this. I say the heart leads, the body follows. I have seen people look at the future with helplessness and they just don't make it. The body needs you to believe. Yep, agreed. Body needs you to believe as much as it needs treatment. And then you said, oh, this is a surgical story, but not graphic. And then didn't see anything else after that. Oh, the bunch of little joy brings me so much personally. Oh, it must have been too long. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't see it. Hopefully, oh, you cut it up. Okay, cool. All right, good. See if your Fred Hutch people have a blurb. Yeah, we have that. I need to activate that. Let me do that. I used to have a timer that did it, and so I need to convert that to a chat command. Well, done. Okay, great. I will stay awake forever. Just kidding. I do need to go in a little bit. Just the whole laugh about it thing kind of made me think of this. My mom was pregnant with me when she got her first breast cancer diagnosis and had a single side mastectomy. Well, spoiler alert, we're both still alive. Well, I am very glad that happened, that you stayed alive. And Teal likes boobies. Anyway, still remember to this day seeing her after shower or change clothes or whatever, her single breast, and I think she was advised to normalize me to that view as a child. It was just so normal and lovely, and she's that's stop it. I'm not crying, you're crying. And then I saw my body and other girls' bodies, and I was like, oh, there's two. That's awesome that the body positivity with regards to you know, what some people would consider an imperfection or an unideal body type or weird or strange or what, or gross or whatever they want to freaking call it, because they're so stuck on the things that don't matter and how we're all just one car wreck away from being in that same position, you know, not even like cancer, just a car wreck, a car accident, an accident, a fluke, you know, you could I have a gas stove. I almost burned my arm yesterday. You know what I mean? They're multiplying. It's like Attack of the Killer Tatas. No! Back! Stay back! But I'm glad that you were exposed to that. I think that's very important to have that normalized, you know, body positivity in a way that normalizes other bodies, right? All right, fam, I'm gonna bounce. All right, Tamiko, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. But thank you for sharing that story. I have a friend who was there for me when I had cancer. They came to visit me, came to cheer me up, came to cheer me on, and they're still a great friend of mine. And they a couple years ago went through a double breast mastectomy because they had breast cancer. And they had to go through chemo and everything that I had gone through, except for a little bit more. And they had to do like radiation. And I was unavailable to be there for them. And that's haunted me for a time. I've allowed myself some grace to, like, you know, be okay with not being able to be there for everybody all the time. I could have been there more for her, and I hate that I wasn't. But you know, seeing them go through that and seeing their scars and seeing how they've dealt with it, it's like it affects you. When it having a friend go through something that you went through that was so horrible feels different than going through it yourself, you know. And so in one way it's like a sense of community and a tighter bond, and in another way it's like, you know, this, I don't want to relive that, and I don't know how I'm going to react, even though I know I need to be there, I should be there. They were there for me. It's it touches so many lives, you know. Really cool that your mom opted not have reconstruction. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. My best friend didn't either after having a single mast, and so and to me it's like my surgery scar, testament to the shit I went through, or the shit they took out of you, right? Am I right? Oh, that's what it is for me. Mom is a proponent of, if it might kill you, you get rid of it. I'm largely the same, but I've had 2 limb questioning surgeries. One on a leg, one on an arm. Leg was whatever, but I'm quite fond of that arm for the left joystick. Hey, you know what? Joysticks are fun. And that's a tough decision. You know what else? It's okay to be okay. Life gives you so much baggage, and you just do the best. Exactly, right? So like, it's just okay. You don't have to be like, everyone's out there trying to chase something, and it's like, when you realize that, hey, you know what, just right here that's enough. That's all I need. That's okay. I have somebody who was in my corner. That's my wife. My daughter made it through relatively unscathed, and we made it as normal as possible. And you know, as long as she's healthy, she's got my genetic cancer. It's in her genes. We had that confirmed, so that's a worry in the back of my mind. But we're still together. We're a family. We're healthy. I have a good job. We're in a house. We were able to move cross country. I don't need to be a fucking millionaire. I don't need to be like, you know, I don't need a yacht. I don't understand these people who think that things mean better or more, or that's the thing to chase. And I'm just happy being here with like a handful of people streaming on Twitch. You know what I mean? So it is okay. We're all faking it until we make it. Yes. Agreed. We're all just children who grew up and suddenly had responsibilities, and no one knows how to handle it. Even the people who pretend to. Your father, God bless him, apparently said to her, meant it in a nice way, don't worry. Hey, I've always been more of an ass man. Nice. That's a classy fella right there. That's awesome. Because I too am an ass man. So there's that. Kids, it's been swell. I've enjoyed our time. I've appreciated you helping me test some things, keeping me on track. Letting me get in the groove as we roll into tomorrow. But I think it is time for me to go to bed. Let's get the raid message out. I'm going to make a new one of those for tomorrow as well. And Aloy Cosplayer is playing Borderlands 4. So you guys get to go watch some Borderlands 4. How does that sound? They're playing with the Fact 245 and Pink Sugar Baby and Above Ground Level. Wait, Pink Sugar Baby. I think I was watching them on somebody else's stream the other day. This was very fun and incredibly refreshing. Followed up by Teal's wonderful, if you think this is on track, you need a lot of Adderall. Listen, Teal, I've tried Adderall, and if I take it, it does work. It's great. It's amazing. But at 3 o'clock, I have like a hard reboot that I gotta deal with, and I can't do that right now. I haven't been diagnosed yet, and I'm kind of waiting until RFK fuckface is out of power before I do, because I'm not trying to get sent to a camp. So, but I do have sneaking suspicions that I've got it. All right, kids. God bless you and God bless Lunchbox and phenomenal beard. Hey, thank you for the beard comment. Appreciate it. If you ever need to talk about or whatever you want, if you ever need to talk or want to know anything, you're welcome to hit me up on Discord. Join us in cafeteria. Yes, absolutely. Join us in Discord. Feel free to chit chat with me or Teal. Brothers in arms trying to get through life with his cancer bullshit. Totes does. It's true. It's true. I probably have a little bit of autism too. So we try to keep it friendly. We try our hardest, guys. Let's go over to Aloy Cosplayer, friend of the stream. Been a minute since I've seen them. They're playing Borderlands 4 with some friends. Enjoy your evening. Be sure to be on the lookout. Follow me on all the socials, or the social media that you find least upsetting, and share the posts. Be sure to be here. Lurk it up. You don't have to donate. Appreciate that. Follow. We do have an anonymous follow zone. I don't call people out of lurk if they don't want it. And if that was somebody who was talking to us, that's okay too. So appreciate you guys. Have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Should be a lot of fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. See you. Bye.